No throttle accelerator for my Jeep Gladiator, and I'll tell you why. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button right now. So that's right, there will be no throttle accelerator for my Jeep Gladiator. So what am I talking about? Well, first of all, what is a throttle accelerator? It's just that. It accelerates the function of the throttle, the gas pedal, the accelerator. What it is, you hook it up above your pedal down there. Everything's electronically controlled, right? So it overrides your ECU and gives you quicker throttle response. Now, there are many of them out there: Sprint Booster, Pedal Commander, iDrive. Sprint Booster is the original, and that's the one that I went with on my Toyota Tacoma. And it vastly improved the acceleration of my Tacoma. You know, if you're not familiar, there is a built-in lag in almost every truck today as far as acceleration goes. You hit the gas, and there's a bit of a hesitation and a slowness, if you will, of the way that the throttle responds and how quickly it opens. Well, obviously, the quicker the throttle opens, the quicker your truck is going to be. These don't increase horsepower, they just increase performance of the throttle. So I put one on my Toyota Tacoma, and naturally, people are asking, well, are you going to put it on your Jeep Gladiator? And as I said, the answer is no. There will be no throttle accelerator for my Jeep Gladiator. But why? If it's such a great device, why wouldn't you put it on your Jeep Gladiator? And that's a great question. And the reason is because of the way that the Jeep Gladiator is set up. I don't believe there is any need for it. You know, I did a little test recently. It was a 0 to 60 test between the Jeep Gladiator and my Toyota Tacoma. And the Jeep Gladiator blew away the Toyota Tacoma. 6.95 seconds versus 12 point something. It was really kind of embarrassing for the Toyota Tacoma, I must say. And that's probably part of the reason that I went ahead and I pulled the trigger. I just decided, you know, I've got to do something with my Tacoma because it is pathetically slow. And man, did it make a difference on the Tacoma. But the Gladiator, the way that it's set up, I mean, a 6.95 0 to 60 second truck, that's awesome. I mean, keep in mind, we are talking about a truck here, I realize. It's not a drag car. It's not a sports car. But you still want it to be fun to drive, and the Jeep Gladiator is. It has plenty of acceleration off the line. It picks up very well once you're cruising, which, by the way, the Sprint Booster also helped my Toyota Tacoma there. When I'm cruising down the road and I want to get on the gas for some reason, depending on what gear I'm in, I do have a manual transmission, so obviously you would need to downshift to take advantage of that increased throttle response. But man, when you do, it takes off, especially compared to how it was before. Now, getting back to the Jeep Gladiator, you know, if you have a manual transmission in the Jeep Gladiator and you find it to be sluggish, perhaps it isn't a bad option to go ahead and put a sprint booster on your Jeep Gladiator. They do have them for the Jeep Gladiator, by the way. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check them out. Pricing, what they do, all that kind of stuff. But you can get it for the Jeep Gladiator. And if you do find that your manual transmission is sluggish, granted, a lot of that depends upon how you drive and your style and all that good stuff. But it might be worth giving it a check. It's not too expensive, a couple $100 and some bucks. I mean, it isn't cheap. But man, the difference you get out of it, at least in my case, on the Toyota Tacoma, is simply amazing. But the automatic just doesn't need it. It's got plenty of power. I'm very happy with the way this truck is. And let me tell you a quick little story, something I've experienced in my many, many years of new car ownership. I've had instances before where I've gotten a truck, and at first, it always seemed to be just fine. It was quick enough, seemed to have plenty of power, fun to drive, no big deal. But then it seemed to change. Now, I've always wondered, is it me that changed or is it the truck that changed? But it changed for the worse. For some reason, it seemed to get slower, more sluggish. Very strange occurrence. I don't know why this happens, but I am happy to say I have not experienced that in my Jeep Gladiator. Who knows? Maybe you just get used to it. I don't know. Maybe you drive somebody else's vehicle, it's quicker, and then you get back into yours, and now all of a sudden your perception has changed and it feels slower for some reason. I don't know. But I haven't experienced that in the Jeep Gladiator. This truck feels just as quick as it did the day that I got it. And this is my second one, by the way. And I'm happy to say that both of them were the same. I never seemed to lose anything between the two of them. So kudos to Jeep for at least making a consistent ride. Very happy about that. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here because people are asking if I'm going to do the Sprint booster for my Jeep Gladiator. And my answer is no, because I'm perfectly happy with it. However, a little caveat here. If for some reason you're not happy with yours and you think it could be quicker, maybe you think it's sluggish, I don't know how you could, but maybe you do, then you might consider giving that a try, because it is an amazing device that just performed a miracle on my Toyota Tacoma. I'm very impressed with it. Can you tell? By the way, I am not sponsored or affiliated with Sprint Booster in any way. It's just an awesome product. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, particularly if you've added the Sprint Booster or Pedal Commander or iDrive, any of those devices, to your Jeep Gladiator. Did it make a difference? Did it improve it for you? And are you happy with it now? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. And Rob Motive Tundra, about my quest, my hunt for the upcoming redesigned Toyota Tacoma. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.